What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Upland Show. Today we have an exciting episode for you. We are talking about the hackathon that is happening during Genesis Week. Right now is the time to submit your ideas, and you could potentially win a $50,000 grant to build your project in the Upland Metaverse. This is creating an idea for Web3 in Upland. Let's talk more about it. So, the Genesis Week Hackathon, calling all developers. We're excited to announce that developer tools are coming to Upland. These tools will enable unprecedented access to the Upland platform, allowing developers to build the next generation of tools and applications. We are committed to creating a robust set of tools to power unique experiences in the metaverse, and this marks the first step in that direction. So let's first talk about what Upland has told us so far about these third-party developer tools. This was in the AMA update, the roadmap update back in March. It says we are actively developing third-party developer tools to empower creators to build their own projects for the Upland metaverse. These tools will include not only read-only APIs, but will also support permission-based asset management, meaning third parties can leverage Uplander's assets with explicit consent from the owner to build completely new and unique experiences and services. So what I would suggest is use your imagination. I think the most innovative and imaginative ideas are really what's going to win for this hackathon project, and that which will be granted this $50,000 prize. I've recently been reading Ready Player One again, and I've watched the movie a few times, and I really think there's so much inspiration to be found in that book, because that book was written with the idea that a metaverse type experience existed and had taken over the whole world, so to speak. Was literally the most popular game and experience. Like, people are actually going to school in this metaverse and this Web3 experience. I think you could get so creative. I think you could create a game that you have to go to a property and you enter a bowling alley. You enter, I mean, be creative. You could enter an immersive experience. There's so many ideas that use your imagination. I also think there's some also really practical ideas, like, for example, some of these tools that exist right now that I use in a lot of my videos, like this Upland tool where you can search properties in Upland and search different details about properties that are listed for sale and different information. I think creating a tool like that actually lives in Upland, where you like go to a property or somehow using these tools you create an experience where people can access this information in the game. There's so many ideas that you can come up with. So, to celebrate Upland's upcoming developer tools, Upland will be hosting its first ever hackathon with a grand prize of $50,000 to help realize the developer's vision. Developers will be challenged to build a new application, service, or experience. So, literally, it can be any of the three. It could be a gaming experience. It could be a comedy club where you create an experience where people can go to a building and it opens some type of video that when you go there, people can watch a live stream or something like that. Maybe it could even be for tools for people like me, where we could host our podcast live in the metaverse, and maybe even if it was something like a comedy club, people could pay UPX to go into that experience, or show movies or something. I think there's so many cool ideas. I really like the idea of making the UPX coin more valuable, like using it for more than just buying properties and NFTs right now, actually experiences. So, I mean, that's where the comedy club idea I think is really cool, because if you're actually using UPIX to buy a ticket, and then some other player in the game is earning those UPIX that they can use to invest in properties in Upland. I think that is where we're really using the UPIX token for more possibility, and I think that's where we need to go to make this game more and more valuable to all the players. And there's really another thing that in Ready Player One that's really interesting is people are paid with the in-game currency, the in-game token, to build new experiences within the game. And I don't think we're seeing that yet. We're not seeing people who are building stuff for Upland be compensated necessarily in UPIX. But I think that's a really cool idea. And if you create a project or a way for people to develop right in Upland, and then there's some smart contracts where they get paid in UPIX, or people can vote for things and you maybe even donate to projects like a Kickstarter type of a thing. There's literally unlimited ideas. I think I've already given like 5 really awesome ideas. So let's see the new details that they announced earlier today about the hackathon. It says, we're incredibly excited to celebrate the launch of Upland's first ever hackathon. Upland is lighting up the metaverse with a whole new opportunity for developers by launching its first ever hackathon in celebration of Genesis Week. This is the first of many opportunities to learn about how to create a Web3 experience, leveraging the Upland developer tools and having a chance at winning a $50,000 grant to help take the most creative project from an idea to a reality. So yeah, be creative. The most creative project. Upland is continuing its path towards the open metaverse economy, where all stakeholders have the opportunity to create value and enjoy the fruits of the platform's prosperity. With the introduction of the new developer program, Uplanders no longer can just collect, craft, interact with, and trade their digital assets, but can also now create whole new experiences and services on top of the existing offering. Looking to get in on the action? Click the link below to get started. So, is there still time to participate? Yes, you have till June 2nd. I'm releasing this video on the morning of June 1st. You'll have a day and a half at the time of the release of this video to get here. I will put this register link in the description below. Let's see what you just come here. You give your first name, last name, Upland username, email, where you're currently based, closest airport to you, because if you win, they're going to fly you out to Vegas, and then select what you want to apply for, and then I'm sure you need to provide the details of that project. This is super exciting. This is one of the most exciting things I've seen in a long time in the Upland metaverse. I really think this is where Upland is really going to start getting a lot of newsworthy attention. They're making the right moves. It's creating the right experience. It's not just a game this property trading game, but it's becoming a whole economy in and of itself with all sorts of different experiences. Again, I really think go back to Ready Player One, and there's so many ideas in there of what a metaverse experience could be. So I hope that's helpful. This is a super exciting time to be in Upland. Get involved. If you have ideas, hey, you never know. You got a chance to win a $50,000 grant right now. So get in on this. That's it. That's it for today. Hey, hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.